Hi, my name is Bill, and I lived my early life not knowing if God was real. I grew up in a broken home with 4 older brothers and without guidance or discipline. Just like most of my older brothers before me, I started to get into trouble, and as I entered my high school years, I often found myself in alcohol or drug-ridden environments. The thought that it was cool to be bad back then was prevalent in my thinking. I admired my older brothers and their ways, and they had money and did what they wanted to do. I got a little older, and at some point I felt a nudge leading me to chart a better course for my life. And around this time, without any guidance, I didn't really know what to do other than to make better choices and to try to live a better life. I started to read the Bible and learn some things, but didn't get too far. My dad had become a Christian several years prior to this, and our relationship was still minimal. During my encounters with him and my reading of the Bible, I discovered the value of truth and honesty. As it contrasted with my life, it seemed to be a much better way. Several years later, after being married and my wife became pregnant, it occurred to me that I should think about the type of family man I wanted to be. I've never really believed I could be a father, as I didn't really know much about the role. I started reading the Bible again, and we began to go to church. 1 Corinthians 13:11 characterized my thinking around this time. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, and I reasoned like a child. But when I became an adult, I set childish ways behind me. I gained an appetite for the Word, and as I grew more in my knowledge, I came to a realization of what Jesus had done for me. I had a heartfelt confrontation with the truth. Although I was a decent person, I still didn't deserve the things God had done for me. I found that the only way forward was in His grace and with His love. As a human being, I knew that I would still stumble, but felt safe in the knowledge of His loving grace. At this time, I decided to put childish ways behind me and to strive forward, grasping after His ways, ever maturing, ever failing, but always in His love. And now, as a child of God, I declare that He is my Lord and I love Him.